No,
Drama.
that's f***ing dramas. Holy sh**. Big day.
4 weeks, that is all we have before we leave for the trip to Cape York. And somehow, this old, flooded farm truck still needs to become a complete touring rig.
Let's make it a mini tourer. I can't help myself, can I? I turn every car I've got into a bloody tourer.
The tray isn't finished, and there's still a mountain of work left before this thing is ready for some of Australia's toughest tracks. So this week, things start getting pretty serious.
4 weeks, Burkey. Get to work. Oh, yeah. How good. Righto, guys, we're down here at Enhanced. He's got a little surprise for me. What's going on, bro?
Buddy, how are you, mate?
We've been working on this in the background. We're going hard to get it done for the Brizzy show.
We sure are.
So we're literally dumping it off now. The tray is at powder coating. We're going to roll back tomorrow, hopefully, to see it finally getting dropped on. We won't have any doors. We won't have any bonnet. She's going to be a bit of a bitzer, but it should look good for the show, eh?
Definitely will.
Mate, a bit fancy. We're going a bit fancy on this one with a proper enhanced tray. I'm pretty excited.
I'm excited.
We've got to be carried away with this build.
We did.
Look at the paint job, brand new tray, brand new bull bar. Mate, this thing's going to be $1 million. We're on. All right, well, you have fun. We'll see you tomorrow because we are late. Game on. Ah, you're joking, aren't you? LN the world, they reckon. This thing's way too flash for the back of an LN. Have a look at her. You want to see? You want to see? Stop it. Yes, this thing is going to be a weapon. Oh yeah, look at that. Perfect amount of poke. Protects the cab just the way we wanted it. Spot on. Because if we ever go over, which may happen, we've got some big plans for this afterwards. Got the nice little flush diesel filler there. We got the bigger guards on, but we have wider tyres coming. So we'll be able to fill that poke out perfectly. Gee, she's a bit flash for an LN. Sick, eh? I'm frothing.
Buddy, how are you, brother?
Yeah, good now. Good now, yeah. Yeah, once we get those other wheels on, that'll fill the guards out perfectly.
Yeah, definitely.
And it sits out, I reckon, the perfect amount. Not too wide, keeping it nice and narrow, but
A little bit of rollover protection.
honestly, I was just saying it's not a bad thing because after this Cape trip, we got a pretty wild series we want to do with it, and we got non-full drivers driving, so
Holy.
anything could happen, so that might be
Well, I'm sure
Perfect.
this thing's got plenty of memories, and I'm sure it's going to make plenty more, so...
yeah.
Yeah, it's a good height. You can put a light bar on there.
Yeah, that's bloody perfect. It's the same height as the white one, really, so we might be able to sneak a little light force light bar. Not bad for what, week turnaround? Jeez, we didn't have a lot of time.
I took 50 mil, I snuck 50 mil off the other one. So this one's a little bit shorter than the other one.
Oh, true.
A little bit. Snuck a
Yeah,
little
that's
bit.
right, because we really, it's
But
shorter
don't
than
forget,
the other
it
one.
doesn't have a tow bar on it. So once you got a tow bar...
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Little finishing touches, look at this. Oh, that's grouse.
That look good.
Yeah, the grey looks sick.
Thanks, Cam. From
Big shout out to,
Craft.
Foamcraft, Cam, you weapon. Once again, last minute call up.
How good.
Yeah, that's grouse.
It's good, eh?
Oh, let's stick her on.
Perfect, let's do it.
This car's getting out of control. This thing looks that good. Did you cut these up real tight, or is that how you already made it?
They're sort of pretty close to that. We adjust them a little bit.
Yeah, because I know Burkey would have wanted to sneak it up.
Nice aggressive clearance for it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, still
Mate.
a bit of winch in there and off you go.
Yeah, so the bar's gonna have to come back off, winch will go on. This is once again just a bit of love for at the show. Oh, I see the hole, I know what you mean now.
Yeah.
Bloody ripper. Look at that aircon condenser, that thing's flogged. I wish we had something to hide that.
What'd you call it? Toad.
Well, we're still blowing between the Toad and Ron Burgundy.
It's Burgundy. Ron Burgundy.
Ron Burgundy. I think Ron's winning. Apparently some other Instagrams called their car Ron, but I don't know who they are, so. Ron Burgundy it is. Nice work, man, that's sick. Ah, yeah, we're loaded up. Brizzy four-wheel drive show. Unfortunately, this is the condition you get to see it, but we do have some wheels coming, which is good. It's going to give it a bit of stance. I love building this old shit. It's as good as it gets. And I don't even build it. All right, we are heading up to the Brizzy show today. You would have seen yesterday, we took the maroon Ron Burgundy up there. Now, we've managed to actually jag, thanks to Enhanced. We jagged a set of BFGs, the exact same size. Ours won't be till next week, but I'm impatient and I wanted them on for the show, so check this out, guys. We've got the ROH wheels, of course, and we wanted to keep it sort of retro, so we've gone with just your plain steelies, very era specific, D-hole, neg 22, and we're fitting up the 315 7516 BFGs today. So Big Mac's gonna swing by there. He's on wheel and tyre duty today for us, which is sick. So we'll show you them when we get to the show. We'll be able to sneak them on just to give the LN, give Ron a bit of stance. How exciting. What do you reckon? They're gonna look good?
Last, baby, ROHs. How good? They're gonna look so good on there.
Load them on. Yeah, we go on the black and burgundy combo. I'm absolutely frothing it, so can't wait to show you. Next clip will be us putting them on. Day one down here at the Brizzy show. Can't wait to show you what we got going on. Now, we told you we had the Lux down here on display for the first time. Looking pretty, but we told you we wanted to get rid of the little wheels. We wanted to go large. And well, listen to that noise. That can only mean one thing. Mac, have a go at them. Are you kidding?
It's gonna be beefy.
Oh.
Kate Walk's not gonna know what hit it.
Mate, insane. So we got the ROH D-Ols with the BFGs, 315 7516s, KM3s of course, and it completely changes the look of this vehicle. Oh, that is very naughty. How sick. Righto, let's get the other four on and we'll give you a look.
Sick.
Frothing?
Yeah,
Frothing.
it's good to see it coming together. I want to see the bar too.
Yeah, check the bar out. Gotta go to
Righto, we've had an absolute blast down at the four-wheel drive show, checking out some of these incredible rigs, meeting some of you legends and seeing some groundbreaking products. I wanted to hop on here and remind you that right now we're giving away a toy hauler with the dirt bike on the back. Best part of all you need to do is shop on the online store. So get over there, load up for winter. We've got a couple of new hoodies. The Flanos are back in stock with a couple of new colors, guys. Grab yourself some epic exploring gear, win some epic exploring prizes. Appreciate all the support. Good luck.
All right, guys, well, here we go. We're back after the Brizzy show. We're coming back to Birkenstein's house. Couple of improvements. Enhanced tray on the back. We got the froth and bull bar from Hey Big Mac on the bloody front. And, well, check it out. The ROHs with the D-hole, looking pretty. And, of course, wrapped in our favourite BFG KM3s. Really sets Ron up. Just that next level, having the big rubber on it. 315 7516s. So now, Mr. Birkenstein, the pressure's on, mate. We've got 4 weeks to transform this car to being fully ready, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous. I'm very nervous. So we're gonna get this off the trailer, and over the next couple of weeks, we'll be back here, giving Burkey a rocket up his ass. Hopefully he can get some stuff done. Let's see how we go. Wish us luck. 4 weeks, Burkey. Get to work.
All right, like we said, we're back from the show and the push is on. 3 weeks on a truck up to Cairns. It's still nothing like a car. So we've got Big Tommy here from the workshop.
I had to call in the big dogs
That's
today
it.
for this one.
The better looking baker.
Yeah, everyone might be thinking, wow, Matt looks a whole lot younger and a whole lot more attractive, but he's not here. It's me today.
And he's right. He's my apprentice for today, I
Yeah,
guess.
I am, I suppose. Yeah, we've got heaps to do, eh? We've got a few little bits and pieces, winches, spotties, and a little bit more.
Heaps
And
of stuff,
everything.
mate,
We've got a
heaps.
whole car to build.
We're just doing the rear, we're going up in springs, so he's just giving us a hand with that, one on each side. It'll be way easier, just one on each side. We're going to do the bull bar off, winch in, lights in, and front springs, and possibly the dash if we have time. So that's it.
We've got to start ripping in, eh? We've got a lot to do.
Absolutely, let's do it.
Righto, so the back's all done. We're just working out what to do up the front here now. So the bar is mounted to the front of the spring. So what we're gonna have to do is pull the bar off. While we've got the bar off, we'll throw in a winch, the Ultra winch have sent us, and the fog lights to finish off froth and bar. And then we'll do the lift up the front. We're gonna put, what are the springs that we're putting in?
Two. Oh, they're 2-inch.
2-inch.
LN106
Yeah.
rears.
So we'll,
Up the front.
Up the front.
Nothing standard on this.
Yeah, I like it.
Not even the paint.
That's good. I'm all for it. I love it. So yeah, we'll rip into that now, and yeah, you guys will see it all happen. So big shout out. We've been hooked up with a winch from Ultra Winch here. Not even the 9,000. We've got a 12,000 pound winch, which I think is
we're
going
going to
to
need to pull everyone else in.
Yeah, that's true. That is a very good point. So that's plenty big enough for the LN. You see here, we've got the control box, fair lead and controller, the winch itself, and they've even hooked us up with another hook, which I think is that orange color.
Would you say that's the hooker?
That's the hookup, all right.
Right,
Big hookup.
let's get her on
Let's
there.
get into it.
Damn.
Oh. Winch fits in there like an absolute glove, eh? It's not bad. So we're just gonna unbox the other one with the fair lead in it, because we're assuming the bolts to mount to it are in there. Throw it on the car and see how we go. We might have to flip that clutch around for the free spool 90 degrees, so it goes up, but we'll see how we go, eh? Should be all right.
Been a busy little bee here over the last 24 hours. Bar is back on, hopefully for the final time. Got my lights in, not wide yet, but they're in. Winch is in, fair lead's on. I wanted to film this, but didn't. I just got a bit of paper gasket that I cut around there, just to try and protect the bar a bit. A little bit anal, I guess, if you take it off. This may sort of, over time, rub through the powder coat. So I figured a paper gasket won't compress too much, and that should be sweet in protecting the bar. What else? Oh, we've gone up a bit higher. Gone up 2 inches, sitting much better. Guards are fully bolted back on, indicators in, bolts are all in everywhere around it. Just got to put this, I had it sitting on there, mount it properly. Inner wheel arch has got to go in today, got to wash that. This whole dash will change, and she's pretty average. So new dash to go in, that's it there. It's actually a surf dash. Clean up all these wheel arches, floor plugs, cab vents, which kind of suck because I think I've got to take the tray off to move them back to get them in. Not very happy about that. No, this is where we are today. I think we have mentioned this before, but this car has been well underwater in the floods in Brisbane, and like mud sitting in there, and like so bad, but it's cleaning up all right. Got a heap of stuff drying in the sun. This car's better than brand new. Dash is now half out, sort of. Got this sort of bottom section out. I can already see I was right, that was a door speaker. Looks like an old UHF cable. It must be cut off in the engine bay somewhere. Oh, there's a UHF there! No way! Alright, that's crazy. So I can take that off. This has just had some clips, so I'm gonna tidy this harness up anyway. Apart from the speakers, that actually doesn't look like, oh, I don't know. I'll take it apart and have a look. That's a UHF. I don't know what, that's a power draw. If you don't want your car to burn down, don't just twist them together. Fuck. Who does that? Hey, hey, she's out. She's definitely dirty. I was expecting it to be like that. Yuck. More cleaning. Though, doesn't really look like it's been underwater too much. But I might have got it from assured me that it had been under twice up to the roof. So it's going to get the compressed air because I don't want to gurney it. Well, I probably would gurney it, but everything else is clean. So I'm just going to blow the absolute poop hole out of that. And then just put it back together.
Hi guys, we are at Burke's backyard.
It's good to have you here, mate.
Jeez, it looks good.
Very good.
So I haven't seen it for a minute. Tommy
long
and
time.
the old boy have been out. You've obviously been grinding.
Yeah, she's been a lot of late nights.
You got a few more grey hair since I seen you last.
Because of it.
Let's go check this thing out. At least we're going to be able to kick back, have a few travellers at the Cape and just bloody enjoy it.
Oh, there'll be more than a few.
Yeah,
oh,
there'll be a few.
Can't go to Burgundy,
I might be a designated driver. Burkey may just be smacking tins the whole time. Oh, bro, it's a bloody monster.
Yeah, I like it. I kind of don't really want it to leave, to be honest.
Wow. Holy. What a weapon. Oh, we got the ultra winch on the front, the black hook, jeez. Gotta shout out to Hey Big Mac, the froth and bull bar. Guys, he does these for Land Cruisers, all your dual cabs. Man, it's a tidy bar, eh? Look at that approach angle. And then Burkey's obviously brought that whole diff forward. We could pretty much drive up a brick wall, mate.
Yeah, well, we can put 37s on it.
You can't stop this bloke. Jeez, it's high.
No, it's not. It's legal 2 inches, guys.
So, there seems to be something missing. There's no shocks.
There's shocks in the rear. They're just very short.
Is this is the whole aim extra flex, no shocks? Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah, well, I don't know yet.
Might be a rough run up the bloody PDR, or what's left.
Yeah,
where
well,
we're at, what's left?
It's got to go to some shops. So
Fabby?
Fabby's got to do his...
Fabulous! If Fabby stops mucking around, we'll have a snorkel on here pretty. If we don't have a pretty fabulous snorkel, well, Fabby's to bed.
So we got snorkel, bush wraps, obviously today, decals up the side. 316 is going to do an exhaust because it's just coming out of the extractors.
Yeah.
And then I just got some little fine tuning stuff that I'm going to sort of do here. Well, this is why I've got to do the tow bar and a box thing for the back, and we've got to get our shocks. I've done shock lengths.
So the one thing that the main project Burkey's going to be working on while we're away, rather than going and just destroying this tray with holes absolutely everywhere, we're going to build out a little false floor, 50mm box section. We got marine ply, hey?
Yeah, they'll see it.
Marine ply, weld up a bit of a frame. We actually decided we might put a little flat top on it. So the concept there is we might actually be able to chuck our swags and bits and pieces. You run out of space real quick. We're going to have 2 storage boxes on the back. They're 1200 long. By the time you got a fridge, 1200 box, then we're like, where are we going to put all our stuff? So if we have a little false roof, we'll be able to chuck swag bags up on top. And then when we go through all the water...
Well, she's sitting pretty good, so
I know,
it's pretty high. I think we're going to be all right.
Yeah, but it's still pretty deep. Like, you think if you have a fridge here, the fridge plug's there. So you don't want that going underwater. So if something's deep enough, we could literally just take the fridge and just strap it onto the roof. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, whatever works.
And then we can go through the deeper stuff we want. We don't have to worry about it. So.
But we're in pretty much the days countdown. We've got like 9 days till it's on the truck. So we're pushing it.
Pushing it is an absolute understatement. So we'll see how we go. So that's the plan. Get it up to bush wraps, get it bush wrapped, get it straight from there to 316. Get the exhaust on. Fabby will hopefully come down to 316, install the snorkel, put Burkey's box section on the back, with our toolboxes. 12-volt system still needs to go in, which is ridiculous. We haven't even done 12-volt. And then we've got to get the famous Explore Life splash up the side of the truck and then put it on a truck, send it up the cans, fly up the cans, and we pray, cross our fingers, toes, arms, that not only can we get through because they've had one hell of a wet season, but is there any bloody fuel? We are in the middle of a fuel crisis. Good thing is Cape York, they stock up. There's probably more fuel in Cape York than half Australia. They stock up for the wet season. All the stations have got 50,000 litre bloody tanks up there. So I've been told it's actually some of the cheapest fuel in the whole of Queensland. And before anyone wants to jump down our throats, why are you going travelling in a fuel crisis? This is our living. If we don't go and shoot content and create content, I can't pay my staff, my media team, my rent. It is our business. It's no different to trucks running up and down the road. We have to get out there and create content. We've spent thousands, hundreds of thousands, to be honest, in buying the new Ford, the 76, building these, paying Burkey's wage. We've got 10 other staff that we're paying. So to keep this show on the road and to keep people employed, we have to go and create this content to save some fuel. We are trucking them up. Yeah, I don't know. I've just had a few people like, why are you still touring? And it's like, because it's the job, mate. It's the only thing that pays the bills to pay all the bloody lovely staff. Otherwise, we're all homeless. So, rant over. Let's rip in. So it went from this to that. That is pretty bloody impressive. The big rig, Ron Burgundy, out of Burke's backyard. Time to take it to the Cape and put it to the test. How exciting. Let's go. Departure angle, approach angle test, part 1. I may have forgot that it doesn't have any shock absorbers. That's a part. All right, guys, here we go. We have brought the truck down to Slickers here at Wacol, and we've got the bush wraps kit going on. Now, you know we bush wrap absolutely everything. I've done the last 4 cars. We've done the boat. It is a game changer. We literally just took all the decals off of our Ram. We sold the single cab Ram, and I can tell you it is ridiculous. We didn't even take the bush wraps kit off. It's in that good a condition after touring around the country for 2 solid years, including going down Gunshot and everywhere in between. So they've got a brand new product they've just dropped. Bush Wraps HD. It's actually 15% thicker than the stuff we've already been running. 12-year warranty. We said to the team at Bush Wraps, if you want to test it on a vehicle, well, this one is probably the one to test it on. This is going to the Cape with 4 other LNs. None of them are wrapped, so it's going to be very interesting. We'll do a video at the end to show you the difference. Plus, it's a ground up rebuild. We've just fully repainted this car. There's no point in doing a beautiful paint job like this to just go and scratch it on its very first trip. This thing's gonna go to coughs, it's gonna go to glassy, it's gonna go everywhere in between. And now, at least, I know it's gonna be protected by bush wraps, and I'm pretty excited to see how the new 12-year kit goes. To be honest, the last stuff we had was absolutely incredible. So this will be going on the Luxy. This HD kit will also be going on our new Ford touring vehicle. They're gonna back it into the booth. They're gonna do a little bit of prep on it now, little clay bar, clean it all up, back it into the booth, and the brand new kit will go on. We'll try and grab some footage as they're installing. Let's rip in.
Righto, guys, I want your honest opinion about the paint job. Do you reckon we nailed it? Is there a different color you'd do? If you love it, give Benny a thumbs up in the comments. Just for getting involved, guys, I'm going to give one of you guys a $200 Explore Life voucher so you can get over there and buy some epic gear from the Explore Life. Don't forget, every item is an entry right now. You'll be in the draw to win something pretty cool for your next adventure.
So we dropped it off yesterday. The boys have been going ham. We got both guards done. The roof is all done. The doors are done as well, I think. So they're getting close. The bonnet is going on now. It actually pops the color. It did the same thing on my Ram as well. So it's given that burgundy color, a little bit of a deeper vibe. It's still a glossy finish. So if anything, I think it's improved the color of the paint, which is absolutely epic. I'll show you the film because it's 15% thicker. Come have a look. Righto guys, well, you know we wrap everything in bush wraps. We had the 79, we had the Ram in America, my Rebel, the boat is even wrapped. So don't forget they do marine as well, guys. We've got the whole entire boat wrap. You can do your jet skis, tinnies, but their new kit, this HD kit. Look how thick this stuff is, guys. It is bloody impressive. Now, you don't have to go a full HD. This is a 12-year warranty. They've also got, let's say you predominantly run around town and you decided to do one big trip up to the Cape. You can get DIY kits, 1-year warranty, DIY, slap it on, it protects all your major panels. Look, there's an application for whatever vehicle you got. There's a Ford Everest behind us here. They do all your standard SUVs, all your standard dual cabs. If it's a brand new car, it's pretty much a no-brainer, especially if you're gonna go off-road, you're gonna head out in the bush. It also protects the UV, so it's going to keep that paintwork looking absolutely immaculate, which is incredible for resale. But so after the 1 year, if you want to step it up a bit, you know you're going to keep that car for that 3 to 5 year window. They do a 5-year kit. That you can either get professionally installed by one of the workshops, or it's still a DIY. You can install it. But once you step up to the sort of the 12-year, that's where they don't come in kits, they come in these pre-done rolls, and the boys make sure it actually wraps around every single edge, and there's not an inch of this car that's not covered. So that's sort of the different variants: 1-year warranty, 5-year warranty, 12-year warranty. So it depends on how hard you're gonna be wheeling it, how long you're gonna keep the car, but there is an application for everyone. I'm excited to test. We've got 5 cars going to the Cape. This is the only one that's wrapped. So it's gonna be very interesting to see what a brand new paint job looks like after going through the Cape, down Gunshot. We are doing everything on this trip. These old cars, even though we've probably made this one a little too nice. And initially I'm like, yeah, we'll just send them down absolutely everything. I'm probably gonna be the biggest sook on this trip because I didn't expect the car to be finished at this level. But we'll let the boys finish up. We should be back tomorrow to pick it up. Straight to Elias after that. We've got a lot of work to do, and the clock today is at 8 days. All right guys, back down here. The bush wraps is done, and I can tell you, look at the color. It actually just makes it that little bit more poppy. Stoked. I'm actually relieved. We've put so much time, energy, and coin into this now. At least the beautiful paint job is going to be protected. Don't forget, if you've got a big trip coming up or a brand new car and you want to protect your paint, guys, go and have a look at the kits from Bush Wraps. They've got something to suit everyone. They've also got installers all throughout Australia. So you can buy bush wraps online, but if you have a look on their little store locator, there'll be a store near you. You can roll down and get something installed if you're not confident enough to have a go. But let's go. Time to roll it straight onto the trailer. Time, we are down to 6 days. That is not good. So we're going to Elias from 316. We got snorkel, we got exhaust, and we need this full back section built out with boxes, a full 12-volt system, our fridges. We've got a long-range fuel tank to go in there. We're talking about maybe putting a bloody turbo on it. I don't know if we're gonna have time for that. We're getting carried away, but let's just get out of here. Let's get it to Elias's, and let's start designing this whole back section. One thing we are going to do here is put some shocks in, because that'll make a big difference. Well, we just made it to 316. Matt and Elias are going to go through now what they're going to do with the boxes. Hopefully you can hear me all right, that the thing is bloody loud. They're going to work out all their sort of tray fit out stuff now, and yeah, you guys will see it once it's done. Yeah. All right guys, so we're here with Elias, 316 Engineering. Now, you've been challenged with...
Right in the deep end here.
5 days, 6 days to finish the build.
Everything, all of it.
So I told him it was a little tray we needed on the back, but it's actually...
an extension. It's turned into a full house.
Number one, we got to flex it up straight away, find out our shock lengths, because we had to put spacers on the rear to step the wheels out a little bit.
Yeah.
Because they were clashing on the chassis.
Yep.
And reducing our flex.
Yep.
We've got an exhaust to go on. We still want to have a bit of note. We're going to adjust at the moment when we go lock to lock. We're hitting the leaf springs, so we may need to either do a little
too. We might be able to extend
hopefully
it.
just a
Yeah, we should be
lock.
able to extend the steering lock so it can't
That'd
go
be better.
too harsh.
Then we've got a long range, we've got a Brown Davis long range fuel tank to go in here. I got to go and get you a different fridge. I want a fridge that opens long ways, not side to side. So we'll chuck that one. That'll go really good on Billy. I need 2 black storage boxes on the back. I want black because it'll match the car.
Yeah, go with the theme.
12 volt system. We got a red arc little panel.
Yep.
Luckily it's all integrated, everything in one. So we just got to run some wires, plug that in,
Get that into the box.
power our fridge, and then yeah, the rack. And this is what we're planning to do with the rack.
I've just picked it all up. Elias is in here right now, but I'm dropping it all off so he can get stuck in and finish it off. This is what we're dealing with here. I've got all the alley over that side of the tray. Got an awning here as well. Brown Davis fuel tank. I've also got a heap of red arc 12 volt gear as well in the back, max tracks, and these Renegade toolboxes, which are going to go on the back of the tray to keep all our gear dry while we are on the telly. So I'm going to start dropping all this stuff off now, so then Elias can rip in. We literally have to have the cars done this week. It's coming down to the wire. Talk about last minute, but I'll tell you what, we're so keen. So yeah, we'll see what Elias can come up with.
Brown Davis tank in, beautiful. As you can see, I'll give you a quick look. This is the back setup. It's built. we got carried away. So initially we thought we'll just put a false floor in so we can bolt everything down without ruining Enhance's beautiful tray and putting screw holes everywhere in case we decide to change it. So what we've opted for was a false floor, which then we figured, well, if we're gonna have a false floor, maybe we put a little roof on it. Idea, fridge slide here. We'll be able to slide it out, open it up. It's gonna be a little high, but it is what it is. We've got a couple of boxes on the back. These are on gas struts. So that'll have a slimline battery and a red arc system. We're gonna try and get that sorted. That's gonna be our little power hub. We might need a little ventilation in this box. We'll work that out. Plus cooker, bits and pieces. Originally, we had a spare wheel going here, but we decided to lower the roof and not follow this headboard line, just to keep it looking a little bit more stout, and then everything's not sitting up super high above the roof. The spare wheel's not really gonna fit, so we're gonna relocate. Spare wheel on the back, 2 poles, 2 bolts, spare wheel, Explore Life rear wheel bin bag. We'll have a matching box on this side, and then we'll have 2 jerry cans for our water. We don't have a water tank underneath. So fridge, water, another storage box here. It's lockable, waterproof, dustproof. So this will be our literally, we'll have all the middle. We've got a nice like 700mm gap here. We'll be able to put Explore Life camp chairs, our duffel bags. I know I can't help myself with canopies. It'd be nice to just leave it as an empty tray, but the cool thing is we can unbolt this, lift the whole canopy off, and then that's it. It's back to being just a flatbed. But I think for the trips we're gonna do, just to be able to have some dry storage. So let me show you this. We've got the MSA. This one, guys, is the straight slide SL45. Perfect for your sort of 45 litre fridges. Absolutely beautiful. And this fridge here, straight on it. June fridge. So it's all coming together. I can't tell you how stoked I am that the Brown Davis long range tank is in, because we were gonna have to mount Jerry's. We're going Cape York. We're actually doing remote trips with this car. So to be able to put a long range tank is a game changer. If you're doing long range trips, guys, just go see Brown Davis. They've got a tank for every car. This is not a custom made tank. They've got tanks for the LN. They've been around for 30 odd years. So it's all coming together, and the fabulous boys are here. Nate's got the whole crew down. Let's come check that out. I know there's a bit going on, but oh, and we got Tommy over here.
Of course.
He's working on the white truck. So what do you got? Diff breathers?
Breathers, new tie rod, seal this toolbox.
Seal all the toolbox up, and we got the 75 litre fridge to go on the back here. The boys are masking up to drill holes in my beautiful guard, which is a little bit scary. Are you drilling holes in my beautiful guard?
I'm not drilling anything. I'm going to make Morgan do it.
Perfect, perfect. Smart. That's smart.
Look, I was just, funnily enough, I was looking at pictures from 2016, and the last time I did a snorkel on this guard shape, I mean, apart from the sandy one, was that long ago. So what I'm thinking is, kind of like that, on here, a little bit longer to fill this hole up.
Yeah. Yeah, we already have a pre-existing hole from the shit plastic snork that was on there, so
We'll put some Mannix black powder coat on it to match the tray, and
she's gonna look pretty. We've got a bit carried away with this car.
I've got much less work to do than you do.
Righto, so that's a rundown of what's going on. 3 days to go. Strap in. Well, we got it carried away. Check out the new Ricky seats. Big shout out to Sammy Smiles. Look at the red, hey? The red stitching matches the bloody Merlot. Got the bolsters there, so when we get bounced around, it's actually sick, way more comfortable. We don't have time, but I'm gonna put a center console fridge in here as well. But no, these are comfy as. This is good. All right, welcome to your daily update. We've actually been working all day. It is now 10 to 4. We have been running around back and forth from J-Car, from the powder coaters. We almost didn't get time to powder coat the whole bloody frame. Big shout out to Precision Powder. They actually come through with the goods, moved a bit of work around, and they're getting it done. We thought we were going to get it back at like 8 in the morning. They're going to get it back to us at about 4 o'clock this afternoon. We're on our way there now. We're going to do full walk around videos on all of these cars that are going on this whole adventure. Probably up at the Lions Den Hotel. But for now, let's get this bloody rack so we can actually get some shit done this afternoon. Cheeha! Oh yeah, we've outdone ourselves. Look at that. We really got carried away on this build, but it is absolutely beautiful. And it's going to match the tray and everything. So big shout out to Matt, Precision Powder Coating and Abrasive Blasting here in Arundel. Well, the Vision is coming to life. They're going to sit there, strap over the top. There's a bar somewhere here that we're going to put another eyelet in, and then this space we can almost run a third if we want, which is not a bit of weight. We've run into one little drama which we sort of knew was coming, was we never anticipated putting this much shit on the back. So we've got super flexy leaves, but this is what's going on. Water. This here, we still got the roof to go on. Eyelets on the roof, we can chuck the swags up there. If the water crossings are deep, we can throw the fridge up on the roof. This is gonna get some bungee. That'll be just extra shit gets thrown in there. Spare on the back, spool life bin bag. And then this is our little 12-volt station. We got the Redworks system in here, 25 amp charger, 100 amp lithium underneath. Whatever else we want. MSA slide is in. Dune fridge up on top. Awning. Just need the awning to go on. We're getting there. Cheeha.
I have to give a massive shout out to Elias, who really did pull some strings to help us get this build done right at the pointy end.
Big day boys. Big day boys. Very exhausted. Cameraman Sam's is on a little wire up. Little wire up.
Shout out to Jacko.
Shout out to Jacko, Punsan Bay. We're actually coming up. We'll be having beers with you, Jacko. Little wire up. He'd be proud of it.
Hopefully we're not bailing out.
No, hopefully we're not bailing out, but we might be because she's bloody wet up there, so we're going to see how we go. But, and we even got the Bates number plates on the Luxy. Since we did that, I went and bought some really dumb plates for the F-Truck, so you're going to have to see what I got there. And you're either going to love them or you're going to hate them. If I get enough hate, I guess I'll probably pull them off, but we'll see what happens. Righto, that's a wrap. I'm a bit delirious. See you in the morning. See you in the morning. Hooray. Au revoir. Auf Wiedersehen. Fuck off. All right, good morning. Guess what? We're back at 316. We were here about 2 hours ago. We've got 1 hour left. We've got the tray sides. I wish I showed you how they were. We come out the back. The big dog's on the paint gun. Oh. Yes, this is what you call making lemonade out of dog shit. So So the color might be slightly different. It's a Land Cruiser white, Toyota, instead of the Hilux white. It's gonna be 1,000 times better than what they were. So brand new tray sides for Billy. You're welcome, Nabsy. This morning we bolted the boxes down because we had to go get longer screws. Mounted the jerry cans on the other side. Jerry cans mounted, 2 eye bolts, butts, ratchet strap over the top. We've got 6 bolts straight through into the nutserts we pre-did in the tray for the boxes. Now, the biggest problem we had yesterday, keep it charging, was this thing was Carly leaning, and it was so bad that without even being fully loaded, we're on bumps. That's the other thing we did, is we changed bump stops. We had 30mm spaces with the bump stops in the front. We've since increased the bump stop spacer. We don't want these shocks to bottom out because we've gone to different longer shocks. So we went to EFS. Cameraman Sam went there this morning. We've got 150 to 250 comfort 2-inch lifted springs in the rear. They're just not going to cut the cheddar. Flex is amazing and would have been great for wheeling, but we basically turned it into a mini tourer, so we had to modify that.
Someone put a fuel tank in the way.
No.
I'll just have to
Oh
use
yeah,
a
you
spanner.
can just put a spanner on it.
Yeah.
Which way's the bolt come out?
Oh yeah, nah, someone put a fuel tank in the way.
No.
That's actually
No, that's f***ing dramas.
That's big dramas.
Is that? No, this is nut side. We're good. Not a shifter. Get a bloody
What size
spanner. 15, 16. Righto. Anyway, camera down. We got shit to do. Final touches. We're just tapping some thread into the roof. We'll get 3 out of 4 pins that'll work. Max straps. And then, because the roof looks like, because we got white up here, I've got 4 lengths of a diamond turf from Jet Tech that I'll grab this afternoon. Tommy will be putting this on. It's actually jet ski foam, but it'll work perfect. So the whole top will be this beautiful diamond C-deck pattern. And that is a wrap on. Wow, this thing. This is what I had in my head, but I didn't think we were gonna get there. I thought this maybe was variation 2. I didn't think we were going to get all the way there, but we're on. Thank those 500 kilo springs worked, eh?
From there, it was time for one final pack up and check over with Burkey before the trip. It has been a massive push to get to this point, and honestly, we're still not even sure if we're fully ready. But one thing is for sure, we're about to find out.